Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So I want to do a quick video for you today. Me and the family just went on a short cruise, just a long weekend cruise to the Bahamas, down to Nassau. You know, cruising is a lot of fun, all right? They got really good entertainment on the boats typically, great food, you got some nice beaches, and of course you have those really cool little towel animals they surprise you with every day. And it's just a nice way to kick back, relax, get away from technology, get away from the everyday life, and just be with the family. All right, so that being said, there's a couple of things. If you had actually looked back, I did a review a while back on TSA approved EDC. It's a very popular review, and I have the kit right here. I still take it everywhere I go with the TSA screenings and everything like that, and it still holds up. A couple of things, I'm not gonna go into this, but I will put the link below if you haven't checked this review out. It is an awesome kit. It has everything you really need to get through any real circumstance that you might need, whether it be just day-to-day, or if you have a kind of like a medical emergency, you can have a little bit of first aid kit here. It has a little bit of tools and things like that. Again, I'm not going to get into it, but a couple of things I did have to switch out. Okay, so I had to switch out my tactical pen, and I had to switch out a metal spork, both of which I still own, but they continue to be caught by the scanners, and TSA for some reason doesn't like shiny pointy things, whether they're bladed or not. And another thing I want to talk about before is you might not see any of the multi-tools up here. There are some TSA approved multi-tools like the Leatherman, I think it's like the CS style, and there's also a Gerber dime that's approved for TSA. Don't take those. If you want a simple way to get through TSA, don't take anything like that, because I'll tell you right now, you will get flagged every time, and they'll try to, of course, they're TSA agents, they'll kind of just fiddle with it, pulling apart all the tools, looking for a blade. It's happened every time I take one of those on. I have one of the Gerber Dime TSA approved, and they just get stopped all the time. But I will tell you right here, the stuff back here is TSA approved and cruise approved. So going on a cruise has its ups and its downs, okay? The ups is it's a lot of cool areas, really nice beaches, good food. The boat itself is really cool, although it's heavily secured, kind of like TSA. You're gonna go through a TSA screening if you've never been on a cruise before. You're gonna go on a TSA screening. In the beginning, they're gonna check your luggage, check everything on your person, and allow you to bring certain things. And of course, these things right here all went on the cruise ship with me, and they work just fine, not even a hiccup, no hit with the scanners or anything like that. So these are fine and good to go, and they will help you in a circumstance, whether it be a self-defense situation or just something where you need to fix a screw or tighten a bolt or pry open something. So of course, you're always gonna have a couple things on you. You're gonna have your phone. All right, you're gonna have your wallet. This right here is a Ridge. I believe it's just like the aluminum gray color. I've had this for about a year now. It's almost time to do a review on it. It has not disappointed. So the Ridge wallet is a good buy. Now that's just the basic stuff you're gonna have. All right, now more of the EDC. Now these three things, one of them being the flashlight I carry around every day anyways, even if you're in country or not in the US. The other two are primarily trade-offs for not having a blade or a multi-tool on you, okay? So let's talk about the flashlights first. I carry one or the other. This right here is a Olight, I believe it's the S1 II. All right, it's the 2 Baton. It's the new series, 1,000 lumens. I think this is like the spring edition here, the titanium chameleon coated one. It's 1,000 lumens with a bunch of settings. I'll probably do a review on this at some point. And this is rechargeable, which is good. Little dongle, magnetic right there. You've probably seen these everywhere on different YouTuber reviews. And then right here, this is the M1T Raider. Now, this is a lot cheaper than this. So if you're looking on a budget, I'll put a link below to this right here. I'll put a link to both these, honestly. But this is actually a little bit bigger, about the same width. But what's cool, it has a tail clicker on the back here, tail button, which is good. It's about 500 lumens on the high, and does have a low setting as well. So that's actually something to consider, considering this only has a side button because of the fact that the back tail button there is actually the recharging port area. So this is kind of cool. It's a little more tactical, has some cool knurling on it there. But I've used either one of these, carry them all the time, and they're both waterproof. Nice O-ring seals there. Now these two right here, I put these two options on here. I put, as you can see, I put a couple of options for each, and I'll tell you why, and it's because this right here is a stainless steel Sharpie, and as of 2018, Sharpie discontinued them. I don't know why. Sharpie, if you're watching, bring them back. They were not only really cool looking, they also wrote really well, and they were a great tool to have, if you get my drift, if you ever needed to use them. All right, they're not sharp or anything like that. There's even a plastic tip on the end, but they're stainless steel, so they're a little bit more high construction, a better construction than the plastic Sharpies or a plastic pen. That being said, because they don't make these anymore, these you can get off Amazon. These are Zebra brand click pens, right? Stainless steel construction throughout. The whole piece here is stainless steel, and again, this could be a valuable self-defense tool if you had to use it for any kind of soft tissue self-defense, things like that. Again, this is last-ditch effort. You're in a foreign country. Neither of these are considered weapons, but they can help you get out of a circumstance if you need to. All right. Lastly is more, it is self-defense, but actually it's more multi-tool. All right, there's two of them here, both by Gerber. You've probably seen this before. This is a Gerber shard, a little keychain. All right, you got a little pry bar, little can opener, bottle opener there. Nothing super sharp on here. Phillips screwdriver, flathead. All right, so a little tiny tool here, and this is the upgraded version, new to 2019, the Gerber Mullet. All right, so the Mullet, same thing. You got a pry bar, you got a flathead, another flathead. You do have a little nail. These actually both have little nail pullers right there. You do have a little addition for the hex screw right here, a pocket clip right there, bottle opener right there. This one actually, could probably be used to open a can in a pinch. You can go and run around the edge there and pinch it in. This one doesn't appear to have a way to open a can, but again, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver there. You can kind of see that there. Now both these, again, TSA and cruise approved. Can't beat them. Put them in your pocket, and the best part is they both actually have very sharp Phillips heads on them, as well as fairly sharp pry bars. All right, especially this one right here. It is not very sharp on the edge, so it's not considered a blade, but there's a little bit of a point there inside. So these could be used in a self-defense situation where you could use it in a self-defense scenario that could actually help you get out of it. So that is really it, guys. I wanted to show you guys what I brought on the cruise, what I would carry around, and of course you might have sunglasses and a bag and sunscreen and towels, whatever. But in terms of EDC, this will work. And in the circumstances you're in where you can't have a blade, you can't have a firearm in self-defense, at least this will help you. And of course, if you're not into the whole self-defense thing, these are just good to have. You got good writing tools right here that aren't going to fail you, and you have some flashlights in case you need it for anything. If you don't have your phone on you and that flashlight on the phone doesn't work well anyways. And then of course you have these little multi-tools here. You can always, on a cruise, plenty of beer, always need that to open the bottles. And of course you got little pry bars, screwdrivers, Phillips, and that's a nice addition to have. So if you have any questions, guys, head them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next review.